My name is Matt Taylor, but you already know that. Today, I want to talk about video games that make you cry. Has anybody ever actually played a video game when you cry and it caused you to cry? A lot of people get quickly attached to them, get attached to video games or characters, and say a character dies, and really grabs you by the heart and just squeezes it, makes you cry. For me, a lot of games do that. The Final Fantasy series for sure is one. For example, I've beaten this one before, and I wanted to start playing 7, but I wasn't going to allow myself to start playing it until I beat Crisis Core again. Anybody who has played Crisis Core but hasn't beaten it, and you're not sure what happens at the end, stop watching this video, skip ahead about a minute, and I'll let you know, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Just making sure everybody has the time to get away. But if you have beaten Crisis Core, or you've played 7, you know what happens to the main character, Zack, at the end of it. He gets killed by the Shinra army. Although he puts up a good fight and pretty much just demolishes the whole army, except for 3 more that show up at the end and just kill him in cold blood. Very cowardice, but you knew it had to happen because he's a tragic hero, the best kind of hero in my eyes. But yeah, seriously though, when he's there and he's thinking about Aerith at the very end, and when he brings Cloud in and says, "You will be my living legacy," it's just, it makes you have to cry. I remember the first time I played it and beat it, I knew it was coming, it was obvious that it was coming, but I literally broke down and cried for at least 20 minutes. I bawled my eyes out. And I'm not afraid to admit it, because you grow so attached to Zack, and you're just like, oh my god, this is he's so awesome, and then it's just boom, he's gone, and you're just like, no. But yeah, seriously, I cried for about half an hour the first time I played it, and then I beat it again last night, and it took me 15 minutes to get a hold of myself and put a status on Facebook. But yeah. So it's been about a minute since I told them to go away, and now if anybody actually did go away, they should be back at this point. So, yeah, let's see, what else am I talking about? Yeah, any, video games that make you cry. A lot of people say they cry in Zelda games. I could see why you can break down at the end of Wind Waker. I could see why you break down at the end of Twilight Princess, but neither of those actually brought me to tears. I felt sad at the end of Twilight Princess. I almost did, but I didn't, because I knew it had to happen. With Zack, though, because in Twilight Princess, nobody died except for Xant and Ganondorf, but nobody actually died. But, yeah. But in Crisis Core, it's just broke down. So, I'm trying to think of any other games that have made me cry. I can't really think of any. I know the Final Fantasy series has an effect on a lot of people. Oh, in the new Dissidia. Dissidia 012, Duodecium, or however the hell you say it. There's one quick cutscene where Tifa is talking to Lightning and Laguna and all them, and a lot of people wouldn't cry at this part, but it almost brought me to tears. Very closely did. she's talking about how, because in Dissidia they don't have their memories, and Tifa's talking about how Lightning and them are her friends, and if she could call them her friends, and yeah, that one almost brought me to tears, but it didn't quite. Uh, any other games I can think of off the top of my head that make me cry? I can't really think of any. Because I've never played 10, but I'm pretty sure if I played all the way through 10 and beat it, I would probably cry at the end of Final Fantasy 10. Maybe 10 too. I'm not sure about 10 too, but yeah. So, yeah, video games and crying. My question to you at the end of this vlog, leave a comment or video response with your answer, is have any video games made you cry? If so, tell me which game and which part, if it was the ending or a cutscene or anything like that. Leave a comment or video response with your answer. Till next time, peace.